Lowe's 727, customer Rzasa. This is design detail notes. Came out here to measure. The customer is wanting to have cabinets put in, wall and base cabinets in this corner of the room. They are going to mirror this completely, where we have 36, 21, 36 on top. In this case, this is a base 36. This is actually going to be a sink base because the customer will be eliminating this sink, and the sink base will take its place with a 1 3/8 inch filler at the wall. Same thing up top, 1 3/8 inch filler. And so he'll actually have a sink here in the countertop, a drop-in sink in the butcher block countertop, and then again 21 inch 3-drawer base, and then a 36 inch base. Again, we're going to use a 25 inch by 8 foot butcher block, which we've discussed with the customer will need to be finished. In this case, we recommended mineral oil, food grade mineral oil. But we're looking to actually mimic the overhang of 1.5 inches over here, and then in the front it's 1 inch. We can do that by putting that 1 3/8 inch filler against the wall with scribe molding down it, and then the cabinets, the run of 3 cabinets on the base, with a 1.5 inch overhang on the right hand side here. When the customer has window trim put in, he'll still have 5/8 inch, I believe it was. Yeah. He'll still have, 5/16 inch of room over there. So plenty of room at the window. He has an outlet here. He'll be moving that up to 48 inches before we come out to install. Because we're doing a butcher block countertop, he is asked, rather than having in this basement area, having the plumbing modified beyond how it is, he's asking us to just notch out the corner of the butcher block when we install it, so those can still pass through into this voided area behind the filler. Has plenty of room because it's 1/2 inch on center to these guys because they're tied up against the wall. And then we'll enter the side of the cabinet this way. I have discussed with him having elbows put on those and extending at least 8 inches. The orientation I'm sitting right now to make sure they come in through the cabinet. The drain line there is just over, I think it's 6 3/4 on center. I've got it written down in the details that I made the drawing of. That should be fine because that'll come into the back of the cabinet okay. So again, he'll have the plumber come in to modify these, because these PEX lines are coming straight down with valves. We want them to turn a 90 and come this way in order to come into the side of the cabinet. Because we are on a slab, we will need 2x4x8s. 2 of them would be preferable, so that we can raise the cabinets up off the ground to allow an air gap, so there's airflow to prevent fungal growth on them. We'll have obviously 3 modifications to the sink base cabinet, modification to the countertop in the corner, as well as to allow a stainless steel drop-in sink over the top. Customer also wants the pegboard installed that he already has on hand, so really just be a charge for the install on that. We will need material for furring strips to bring it from the drywall in order to make sure that there's room for the pegboard hardware to actually go in. On the previous install, you supplied poplar 1x material, which was not clear if that was meant for backsplash or something else. In this case, that material was fine, but a 1x material that we can use to run behind all the way around and at least one leg through to make sure it's strong against the wall, but with room for the actual hanging hardware to go on. We're going to do the same thing up top, if I had mentioned before. The wall cabinets, same thing over here. Again, looking at the previous drawing for the basement area downstairs versus the garage. The garage was a different design. Really looking to mimic that, except a sink base instead of simple base, and with the modifications because of the plumbing in the sink. All right, if you have any other questions, please contact Wayne. Thank you very much.